Hey everybody, Smiling Banana here, and today I made a bunch of custom figures based off the book series called the Kane Chronicles. They're based off the first book, The Red Pyramid, but the Kane Chronicles is a book series written by Rick Riordan, the writer of Percy Jackson and The Heroes of Olympus and all the series like that. So I've been really enjoying reading them, and I thought I should make some figures off of it for this video. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoy, and we're gonna get on to the showcase. Okay, so here's the group shot of all the figures. This time we're not gonna go left to right through the rows. We'll still go left to right, but since there's not as many figures for this one, we will just be going through each one in one take. So let's just get started. So on this side, we have Michael Dejalde. He's French. He is the leader of the House of Life in Egypt. And he is someone who is trying to stop Carter and Sadie Kane from reaching their goal of getting to the Red Pyramid to stop Set, the Egyptian goddess of chaos. To build this figure, you need plain white legs, Sensei Wu's torso from Ninjago, Robin's cape just kind of on sideways like this. His face is Snap Wexley's, and his hair is Severus Snape's. Then this is a Ninjago staff that looks a lot like his staff. Yep. So we're gonna move on to the next one. Here is Amos Kane. He is their uncle, like Carter and Sadie's uncle. One of my favorite characters. Yeah, he is the leader of the House of Life in Brooklyn. So, to build him, you just need plain dark blue legs, this Lego City suit jacket, young Nick Fury's head, and a black fedora. He turned out pretty good. I really like this figure. Next we'll go to one of the main characters, Carter Kane. To build him, actually I'll give you some backstory first, but so Carter Kane is a blood of the pharaohs in the book, and him and his sister are tasked to save their dad and stop the god Set from destroying the earth. Yeah. But to build him, you need plain brown legs, or like sandy brown legs, but one of them has to be raised leg from Force Awakens. Then you need an adventure torso from Lego City, I think, torso on backwards. You need some brown arms and hands on both sides. And then the head is Shockers, and the hair is someone from Black Panthers. I forget her name though. And then for the sword, it's just a golden sword. I just chopped the end off of it. Yeah. He was one of the better figures I made for this. Next is Sadie Kane. She is the sister of Carter and one of my favorite characters in the book. To build her, you need dark blue legs, Harry Potter's his torso from the CMF Series 2. Her head is Hermione's from the later movies, and her hair is a Lego City hairpiece I found. And then just to give her a white staff, and yeah. I was going to give her a bag of her magic supplies, but it doesn't fit with this hairpiece, and I wanted to use this hairpiece because it's pretty accurate. Last for the first row is Zia. She's spoilers ahead, but she's actually, this isn't technically the real Zia. You meet her later on in the story. This is a clay doll because they have to keep the actual one safe. I'm not going to go into too much detail if you guys did decide to read the books. But to build her, you need dirt gray legs, Hercules' torso flipped around backwards. Oops. These arms, who'd they come on? Someone from Harry Potter. Same with this head. They were in the advent calendar. Then a Lego Friends hairpiece. Yeah. And then to build her staff, you just use this like kind of lightsaber hilt piece. And then telescope piece there. And then just a brown stick. And it turned out pretty good. Next you get to my favorite character, the Bloodstained Blade. He is the pilot of the steamboat they go on for a short period of time in the book. Yeah, I really do like how this one turned out. Definitely the best. To build him, you have to use I forget what character this is from Lord of the Rings. think it's one of the... I don't know. I'm not even going to try and guess. The torso is Lego City Mayor's torso with white gloves instead of the yellow hands. And then you get yellow... these are from Pirates back in the day, I think. Then to build the head... Okay. You need a cylinder piece. And then a flick fire missile, except that you cut off the missile part with wire cutters or clippers, and then it just fits right in there, and then you can slide it on, and then you clip 2 axes on, and it turned out really well. I really liked how this one turned out. Next is the Egyptian goddess, not goddess, Thoth or Thoth. I don't 100% know how to pronounce it. He's the Egyptian god of knowledge. Yeah, I based this off of images I saw of him when I looked him up. I'll take his accessory off for now. But to build him, you need dark blue legs, and then Lego Ninjago movie, like scientist girl that works for Garmadon that wore like a lab coat. And then his head is Poe Dameron's from Lego Star Wars, and then his Winter Soldier's hair. Then his accessory is a guitar because he tasks Carter and Sadie to go to Graceland and get Elvis's guitar. It's kind of awkward, but yeah. So that's what I gave him as his accessory. Then the last figure up is Set, the main villain of it, the Egyptian goddess. Not goddess, the Egyptian god of not chaos exactly, but like evil and stuff. Built him, I used Chima legs with Gimli's torso flipped around backwards, plain white arms and hands, this Oni face from Ninjago, and the same shoulder pads that go with his face. But other than that, that's pretty good, and yeah, that's all the figures. This is one of my favorite minifigure series I've ever built, like even just not the ones that I've showcased on the channel already, which is just one actually. I still have the figures off to the side. But yeah, if you guys want to see book 2 made into figures, let me know in the comments, because I'm currently reading book 2 right now. Yeah, other than that, my favorite customs from this showcase are easily Bloodstained Blade and Toth. I also like Dejalde. He turned out pretty good. But other than that, yeah, so make sure you guys always like, share, and subscribe and all that usual YouTube mumbo jumbo, and I'll catch you later, eh?